only the educated are free, meaning education actually has always had tremendous importance and paramount significance, character, indispensability, virtue, and other merits about itself in one way or another, whether or not we approve of it, acknowledge it, or pay attention to this matter is obviously upon our hands and upon our mind, perception, and action. But education actually was important, it is important, and is always going to be important in the future also in one way or another. Education can be very easily considered to be, and it has also always been one of the most important, fundamental, critical, imperative, unavoidable, inevitable, and virtuous realities and conditions in all of our lives, careers, professions, relationships, and other spheres, realms, in one way or another, without which we are literally dangerous, impatient, intolerable, insufferable. We are going to suffer from a lot of weakness, wickedness, envy, jealousy, injustice, unfairness, inequality, ignorance, and other bad behaviors that is going to ruin our relationships between one another and also lead to the deficiency and destruction of trust, emotion, love, if we do not have education within ourselves, if we are not in the acquisition, possession of some degree of education within our lives, and also if we are not educated by ourselves because of our own decision, choice, mindset, perception, and action. So external education and societal education is not going to be enough for becoming and being truly, actually, really educated in life. But we also should and must be willing to invest upon ourselves to a great degree and make a significant investment and emphasization and concentration upon ourselves, in which we're able to prioritize our individual and personal growth, progress, learning under all circumstances and situations, no matter where we are, what we represent, what we become, but only ultimately, inevitably, the educated are free, and the people that lack it or that just don't have it because of circumstances, situations, or governmental denials are going to be put into repression, domination, control, exploitation by the governments, authorities, politicians, officials in one way or another, because lack of education is going to become responsible for the tyranny, dominion that is established over us. Obviously, in the modern society also, we're not free from external influences, outside hostilities, governmental interferences and interruptions over our lives, because we do not have the necessary amount and level of education to mount resistance, revolt, rebellion against these malicious, arbitrary leaderships and politicians that always try to take away and destroy our sovereignty,